fields, crops to harvest, seeds to sow. The Fashaan Farming Show.
Ja. Buongiornito. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. First time chat, K-Berg. Kjem lapper en tur, eller går han og har lagt brakk konk? Jeg tror ikke han kommer en tur. Jeg har ikke spurt han på en stund. Jeg skal spørre han. Look at us, we don't have snow. That was just according to plan, wasn't it? Still sick? Today wasn't too bad. I've been to studio, been making song. Probably have to redo my vocals another day with a better voice, but sickness is better. Yesterday was shite. The day before, absolutely crap. My forehead is cut off. Yeah, that's actually because my skull is open. I've done open brain surgery, so it's to spare you guys for that. No, I am kidding. I adjusted this one earlier. Hello, welcome to this sponsored stream brought to you by Fellowship. And you all know what they are by now. Your favorite shop. And that's how it is. And with a brand new coverall. Huh? With a nice krage. So the voice is alright, I think. But there will be some coughing. Absolutely. Firecraft Norway. Halla. What's Firecraft again? Firecraft. Well, welcome. Välkommen. We're not gonna listen to this channel. I was... Lurker! Hello. Oh, it's the photographer. Is it the photographer, Firecraft? The... Fucking this legend right here. Am I right? Are we right? This shit right here. Firecraft. Is that the one? Haven't you been in chat before? Or did you just get yourself a new account or a new nick? Well, as you can see, your photo books are within arm's reach at any given time. It's like the nuclear... what do you call it? Like the football suitcase that the American president has available within arm's reach at any given time. I have the same with Firecraft's splendid photo albums. Well, everyone, welcome. Good day. Nuclear football, that's what they say. Fucking crazy, guys. Those guys walk around with that. Let's not think about that. Let's just figure out some way to put on some better music. And you know what I mean when I say better music? I mean circus music. Circus. Oi! Oi. Huh? The family taking care of you from the get-go. Welcome in the fam, Firecraft. As if you weren't already. Okay, we're doing this and this. Yes, that's more like it. Hepp, allas upp. Willkommen. So who we got? We got in the chat. Let me see. Real quick. We got Firecraft. We have Girl Kisser number 2. We have Chinchy 98. We got Stine. We got Spenaya. We got Firecraft. We got Jallasop. We got Dragos. And we got K-Berg. And then we got some... and that's about it. Right? And probably some lurkers. And Renettes, and Lina Soy, and Ida Karlsson. Very welcome, everybody. And sorry about the cold, Ida Karlsson. Probably been smitted by me. That's how internet are these days. Very effective. We are going to keep deforesting this forest. And absolutely way better to do it without the snow. Agree we not? We agree. But always start with a wee bit of hay from the hayloft. Oh. Fuck, many buttons now. There you go. It looks like something's growing up on the... We should actually... Maybe we're doing that today. Prepping that field. Unless it's stupid to do that when you can't plant. I was gonna do grass. Wee-hee-hee. A bit loud, the tractor engine. Right there. Oh. I think grass maybe in March, and so it doesn't really make sense to prep the fields now because we're just gonna get more weed into it, and then, you know, we're gonna have to do it all over. I just don't like when it... when it look like shit, but I guess there's no way around that. And this one, huge barley field. Imagine when spring comes, we're gonna be so busy. So I probably should just get rid of all the forestry work before we all of a sudden find ourselves in March. Sterling Live! Is it possible to get a snowmobile? Not a snowmobile, but you can get, as I do have already, sort of a belt-driven snow... What do you call it? Like a brøytebil. Skal vi se? Do we do horses first? Plow. Oh, maybe it is a plow. Do you call it plowing snow? Guess you do. Lots of food, zero health. These fucking horses, never happy, never content. It's not my problem anymore. I'm giving them all the hay in the world. These only have 105 liters. Health, 100%. Fucking horses. Needy pieces of shit. Yeah, consider slaughter. Maybe like keep one of them. Just because it's nice to have a horse. I wonder which one. And then just slaughter the hell out of the rest of them. Thin, skinny pieces of shit you are. Needy. You are better off as sausages. What was your horse advice again? Hey, didn't we use this tractor up there? Why is this tractor down here? I'm hoping we're not having save game issues again. No, because this is clearly Yalla and Chinchi's doing. And here we have some... I think someone has been in here fucking about and fucking around. I'm not entirely super happy. Vaudeville. Yep. Better. So we definitely have some logs here. These most likely can be sold, right? Spunk. And then maybe we give these some help. Come on. Over here. Skop. I'm inside. I'm inside my sawmill, and it's mildly disappointing. But I'm in, and listen to the sound. It's loud. Oh my god. This is the second time we're in a house. See, we can access these from the inside now. That's pretty cool. There's a tube sticking in here that pretty much no one has seen before. Look at this thing from the backside. Like, if people are like, if I go to FarmCon this year, I'll be like, you know, on the sawmill, the thing hanging on the side, you know what it looks like from the inside? It has this bracket. Whoa, have you seen the bracket? Yeah, I've totally seen the bracket from the inside because I've been in the fucking sawmill. Have you been in the sawmill? Yeah, dude. It's pretty awesome, actually. And you can see these tubes that are fucking... These tubes are pretty dope because, you know, the wall is like that. So, you know, all of these tubes, you can see all the brackets. So you basically have seen all the brackets of the sawmill from the inside. Well, pretty much, actually, yeah. Yeah, so this is, yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. And you know the thing on the ventilation thing in the second floor there? I've seen that from the inside too. Oh my god, dude. That's fucking awesome. Have you seen the lumber that you threw in and the yarder's sort of winch and support thing? Yeah, totally. And there's another one right there in the door. Seen the door from the inside. Like, I've been peeping through the fucking door knob and from the inside. Oh my god, get a load of this guy, they will say. And I'll be the star of the show. Pretty cool. Should we build something in here that no one else knows about? Nah, that's pretty cool. What if I do? No, because I press P, I'm probably out of it. What if I landscape some shit in here? If I can do this, if I can do that, if I can do like totally gonna, I probably can't landscape from the outside. What if I do it though, and like we don't see the results of it because I'm fucking in here, dude. Like, you know, the bracket. How many people have seen the bracket of the recycling bin on the sawmill? How many have been peeping through that keyhole right there? Huh? Oh, that would be cool to put a horse in there. I'm so fucking in that thing right now. It's amazing. Look at all of those pipes. And no one knows like how they're attached, like the bracket. Like, what does the brackets look like from the inside? And I'm like, I so fucking know that shit. Is there like a ventilation thing right up here? It's a light. It's totally a light. Yeah, so that's cool. Now, I don't think there is any way of getting out of here except just getting out of here. Are you ready to go, peeps? Can't do anything. Leaving this. Look at me just like... Can I attach this from the inside? Oh, that's so wholesome and cool. Whoa. I've actually been operating the yarder on the outside from the inside. How many have done that? Right, am I right? I've been like letting it go right there. I'm actually... Have I been selling wood from the inside. Let me see if I can sell some wood from the inside. Maybe like if I go over here. No, what if I disable the carriage and I send it back home so it's over there, and I go over here and I totally sort of sell the wood through the window right there. No. No. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that. So like and subscribe if you want me to can that someday. Okay. I'm out of here. So that was super fun. That was a good 5 minutes of content right there. And you just wait to Chinchy makes that into super interesting edit. Am I right? Am I right? Skook. Okie dokie. Boom, boom. Okay. Speaking of glitch hunting. What the Sigma? Oh, it got thrown off? Amazing. Amazing grazing. Boom, boom. Squeet and squap. Squeep and scrat. Look at this, Jallasop. This is not a work of art. Okay, sorry for not paying attention to the horse advice, to the clearly stupid horses. But I was all of a sudden inside a sawmill. I don't know if you saw it. Pun intend. So that kind of took 100% of my bandwidth. Here's the plow, by the way. Okay, so now what? We can either keep doing stuff, or do we load a bunch of things, because this is not going to produce anything. But then you have the whole like loading thing, which is a bit boring. We can do, actually we can do wood chips. Why don't we just like produce, what did we decide? Can we, could we decide, maybe I just go to the production thing. Can we decide what to produce or not? And say if we want to produce, oh, because it's just a byproduct. I remember now. Why don't we just make prefab walls? Because that feels like it's less work. Because you just load a couple of those instead of like loading multiple. Agree? So we stop these. Deactivate. 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 So we are just making prefab walls because they're easier to transport. Can I look in through the keyhole? That's the kind of question I'll appreciate. No, it's a one-way keyhole. It's not even a hole. That's super buggy. I'm totally gonna talk to the people of Giants in German. Hi, liebliche Giants. Ich habe eine Glitch auf Tekken. In der Sargbrauche, in der Doorknopfel, es ist ein Hole um die Innenseiten, aber um die Outside hat kein Hole in der Klumpenklappe. Warum? Und was ist der Plan? Wie fixen du es in einen Uppdatierung? Liebliche und beste Freunde, Fashaan. Bug reported. Consider it reported. I imagine that there watching all of my streams. Okay. See, this looks like shit. This bothers me. So now we actually have to fix that. And also, this one, a bit overdue to fix this piece of shite right here. Construzione. I don't have to sell it. Can I move it? I'll sell it. Woohoo. It was overdue. And the forklift is around here. We'll see. Will Smith. And we open side left back. Curtain left back, is it? Yes, open curtain side. It's correct. Please exit vehicle. Go into forklift. Listen, dude, you don't have to follow me everywhere. I felt like the forklift was over here. This is a good one. Alright, why are we reversing? Hey, how about we put on some balcony music? Hey, who is this? What is this? Who is on my server making fucking around? This Yalasop tower and this Chinchi tower. See, this is Chinchi's making in here on the server. Now I have to change the password. You fuckers. It's a Varde. Okay, first we find Balkan music. Balkan. No. This is not Balkan music. No, no. No. Not correct. Bulgarian. Why I get Asian music when I search for Bulgarian? That's fucking cultural appropriation, you guys. Okay, then we're going back to this. Can I change my player's outfit? Yes, I can. But fortunately, I have the dopest drip in town, so I won't. But you can. For sure you can. Shuliguna. Is forklift you go to for stacking pallets? Personally, I prefer the telehandlers. What's a telehandler? Let me check. Telehandlers. For stacking pallets. Loaders. Oh yeah, those. Is that what they're called? Oh, look at the JCB. Why though? Why you prefer this machinery? I feel like for those quick ones, I don't have a Fent right now. See, 150. I mean, I could lease one, but I don't really... And then what kind of... You have the traditional, these stacking, baling. Ja, K. Berg. Jeg bare kan ikke spille sånn copyright music, vet du. Da blir det grisebank. Der får jeg kjeft. It's a bit pricey, yes. Oh, you feel it turns too quickly, but it's pretty awesome when you are up by the sawmill and like if you just like smacking it right up there. I kind of prefer it. Got more control of the telehandler. It's what I use when I play competitively and in arena mode when me and Jalasop is fucking throwing bales. Then we prefer the telehandlers. For stacking pallets up by the sawmill. I don't know. Blakey. Hello, Bård. I saw your video from Tudorfield. It was great fun. It is fact my home field, but lately I've been casting more disc golfs. Have you tried that? I have not. It seems... how do I put this? It feels like it's more for losers. No, I'm having a yeah. Okay, shut up. I'm having a beef with my younger brother who also likes the disc golf, but he is also more of a loser kind of guy. So, I've it feels like the poor man's golf is what we say. Like the football golf also. It's piggybacking off a beautiful sport with some discs and some. I have 14 different kinds. This is my driver disc. It's totally different from a hybrid disc. Okay, sorry. You started by giving me a compliment. I roasted you. And that is not how it should be on this channel. I apologize. I do not think disc golf is a game for losers. It is one of the most advanced. No, sorry. It is a great game for everyone. Disc golf is just as much fun as regular golf, and you should try it. I should try it. You have tried it. Totally. But I haven't tried it. I have tried it. I tried it in Portland, Oregon, with my younger brother Bjarneboy when he was helicoptering there. We disc golfed. Actually, we did. Was that before or after I had started playing golf? It was after. Yeah, sorry. I appreciate that you appreciate the content, and your home course is a beautiful one. I've always loved Tudorfield. It's really beautiful, and it has lots of history. It was a bit unbeknownst to me when I was there actually playing. I sort of got the whole mansplaining afterwards about the Vikings landing. Not landing, but when they were going from Oslo to Trondheim, they crossed over that golf course. There's a Viking grave on hole 5. And lots of other nice fun facts. Kind of cool. I think I have a tendency to not like sports that are sort of even like paddle or pickle golf or whatever you call it. Pickleball. It's like tennis, just not tennis. Okay, Sterling taking over the roast here on and out. I don't want to be a dick about it. I just don't like it for some reason. I don't know why. Feels like... I do love throwing frisbees, and it would make so much sense since I like frisbees and since I like golf. I probably, like, deep down inside, I probably love that sport. But then again, I don't have time for a new one. Anyways, so that's all good. Okay, do anyone remember where we could sort of sell both prefab walls and some of this stuff so I could drop it off at one place? Absolutely. Disc golf is easier, which I don't like. Cheaper, probably, I guess, which is good. Less time consuming than golf. Also good, but then therefore also a bit less rewarding. I think. Only haven't tried it once. Okay, enough about the disc golf. Prefab walls. Prefab walls are actually farmers market, which is 9,002, which is actually pretty decent. We don't want to go far away when we get. So, question is, what else can we sell at farmers market? Planks long? Yes, we can. And it's actually pretty... Oh, playground. Planks long and planks. Planks long and planks. It's pretty decent, these as well. Because you don't want to go all the way from... Okay, now it's pretty... 2,000. And this is almost like 2,000. Where was playground again? Oh, it was the thing, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Do I play on normal? Yeah, don't I? I think so. I have this amazing drug, Ida. That I got. I have this super Michael Jackson-ish doctor. So whenever I have like a show or something and I'm not like with a cold, but if I lose my voice and I can't sing and I can't perform at all, I have this pill that I take, and it's insane how it works. Because he tells me to take it 3 hours in advance. And the last time, I don't know, maybe I've talked about this already, but that was last year at the Valstan Festival. I could barely like stand. I was shivering. I couldn't talk. I remember Vega was like 2 meters away and I couldn't talk loud enough for him to hear me. I was like not doing the sound check. I was just shivering. I had taken some, fever reducing. Yeah, it's Ibex. So I'd taken some meds just to be like fairly okay. But it was like I couldn't speak. I was stuffed. I was coughing. It was a shit show. Half an hour before I got on stage, it's just like it feels like someone has been holding your, I don't know what you call it, just like your breathing pipe, and they just let go, and everything just zoof, and you feel fucking amazing. And then I ran out on stage. We did an hour and a half show. And I was like, the voice is completely back to normal. It's insane. And it's not like you crash afterwards either. It's just like this cortisone thing. But it has all sorts of triangles on it, and it's like, don't take more than one. And yeah. So it's amazing. So today I had like a studio sesh. Yesterday I was pretty bad, so I had the pills ready to go. But I woke up and I figured, nah, I'll do all right. I can do the choruses and the dubs and all the other stuff, and then just come back for my verse another day. But it's amazing. Hallelujah, the medical medicine is pretty amazing and dope sometimes. So if we do playground, can we do playground with the prefab walls as well? No, we cannot. How about the grain elevator is 9.5, which is decent. Grain elevator and planks, grain elevator. Yeah, let's do grain elevator. Is there more money in not being on TV? Since I'm not very much on TV these days. Well, that's a complicated question, but it depends if you're thinking short term or long term. Short term, no. Long term, I think it's worth building some other platforms. And not that this platform is gonna keep me alive, but there's definitely interesting figures coming out of YouTube, for instance. If you compare how much money you spend on making a TV show, and you compare it to how many viewers you get, and when I make a YouTube show with Gaute, it's just me and him, and a camera guy and editor, and the editor like does whatever we tell him to. So no one interferes with what we want to make. We can do whatever the fuck. And so YouTube pays pretty shit, but whenever you have sponsors, they can pay pretty decent. And then, you know, and now Jotsku resubbed. So that's another 25 kroner right there. Boom! And for that, he gave it he get the air horn and a little. Holy shit! Shit. There's less playing because it's finicky to get to the music screen. Thanks, Jotsku, and amazing to still have you around. What did we decide? We decided elevator museum, right? Tag it. So that was planks. Planks long as well? Actually, planks long as well. Actually, planks long pays even better. So we can do both planks and long ones. Do we want to go down, check what we need for the cabin? No, whatever. And also the $20 million from Fellowship. It's not dollars, it's 20 million kroner. So, but yeah. Robity bap beep. I was gonna auction away some of the thingies, but I'm actually gonna do that because typically when I start at 10 on a Thursday, I probably won't have as many viewers, and I think it's more fun to do that when we are fully loaded. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Hey, Renates, still nothing from the Tullen? Skiddy beep. Yep. Do you miss Elvis Meets the Wall? I do not. It was a pretty shitty show to shoot for some reason, and you know what? Why? Because it was so freaking cold. They couldn't warm up the water. I know this sounds like a crybaby thing to complain about, but the thing is that when you're in that water, you dip down in like freezing water. It's like cold water straight out of the sink. Which was good for reactions because everyone hated to go in the water, right? But the problem is you dip down in that water and then you get up. And you know how it is with TV, right? It takes forever. So we were in there for like I don't know, 8 hours a day, and with those thin things, the condom suits. So we would fall into the water, be super chilly, and then standing up and getting cold. And then because they tried to heat the water, but then they got like algae thing. The water became green and it didn't look good. So it was super freezing. We all had pneumonia and it was a shit show. So that was but apart from that, it was fun. I mean, and as we have said many times before, I don't think we've ever had high ratings on one of our own shows, because at the time we had like, I don't know, almost 1 million viewers on TV Norway, which is like insane. And people keep bringing it up that we should do it again. I get it, but at the same time, it would have been a catastrophe. People wouldn't have liked it. At the time it was fun, but now, nay. I don't think. Absolutely, the water heating thing, easy to solve. At the time, I feel like we were 14 and 15 years old. We weren't though, but if it was today, I would have said, figure that shit out. Hardly a very impossible task. But that's the thing with TV. Like, you have, all of a sudden you have like this production assistant who is in charge of the pool, you know, because you can't afford having like a pool guy or a pool girl. So then you end up with just like shitty versions of everything. That's like typical TV problem. It's not really a problem to heat a pool, but there's just not money. Yeah, but there was something with the chlorine, you couldn't, and this and that. And then there's always these weird problems that arise because you're doing it on TV. So all of a sudden the lights won't work because it looks stupid. The chlorine makes the water look this and that, and yeah, there's always something. And then they probably didn't. I remember they discovered it the night before we were gonna shoot, right? So then it was too late already. So this is annoying. Oh. Wee-hee. Wee-hee. Yeah. Ish. This is where the teleloader would probably be a tad bit better, right? Feels like this one is gonna fall. And that's not a feeling, that's a fact. Ah, fuck this shit. Hop. There you go. Tight suits in cold water, you tell me? Yep. That's what I tell you. Oi. Okay. I don't think that's gonna last. I wish though. Oh. Nice bug. How about ramming? Whee! There you go. Oh, and then into the crack and back. Why not? Echo. Nej. Oi. Since you gifted Girl Kisser number 2 subscription, that's so sweet, girl. Thanks. Look at you guys taking care of each other. And taking care of me in the same time. Appreciate it. Oh. Major suckage. Rap, hibidip, tibidip. Ooh. Chinchi, is this you're doing? Do you think I can flip this one straight into the fork? Ah. Oh. Fucking annoying mulcher. De cancela. See where I'm going with this? The mulcher is kind of fucking it up for me, but we're trying. It's like it doesn't see. Almost, but it's not my fault. It's faulty physics. What do you think, guys? Price-wise, right price tiles. How much do you think I'll cash out on this load here? I think this can be fairly rewarding. Olivia starts off by telling us a joke. You don't appreciate it. Okay, taking it away like this. So we got that, and we got that, and we got that, and we got that. What do you think? Ping. God aften, Sentimental Sam, og 120k? Jesus, guys, you have faith. Are we talking 3 figures? I don't think we're talking 3 figures. Do you think we're talking 3 figures? I wish it had like a camera or something and I didn't have to go out of the car. You know? So now I'm just doing it based on intuition. Will that work? Feels like it almost works. Look, a log on the loose. Come on, man, you can do it. 75k. So we have 3 of the walls. I don't remember how much each of the wall paid. I'm thinking more like, yeah, 55 maybe, if I'm lucky. Come on, dude. What's the issue? There you go. Oh. Remind me to stop by the cabin to see what we need. Looking forward to November now. I'm gonna have a new round of farming when the new DLC drops. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be fishing, and I've promised the Giants people to take you guys to the new map, and they will reward me with some giveaways, which is gonna be dope. There you go with the marker.
What does the fox say?
I'm sorry about the TTS, dudes. Why doesn't it work? You know, remember the first time that happened and just some of them? That's what annoys me. Just some of them went through. What the fuck is that? Oh, plus equals. I love that. I haven't been coding much, but all of those operands make my heart go boom boom. Oh, it works for you guys? Oh, that's good. So it's just a monitoring issue. Oh, I know why. There's a plugin that didn't install because of the new OBS. Okay, so you get it. Then it's good. Then it's good. Kind of sucks that I don't hear it though. No, I have been coding, but I haven't been coding for reals. I have made 3 games. It's interesting how they sort of nail the physics on. I mean, like the feeling you have when you're driving this thing, it's so different from the feeling you get from driving a tuk-tuk or a regular car. It feels like you're driving something big and heavy. It's kind of amazing. Just a lag, I suppose, and latency, but also like the whole turning mechanism. It feels like you're driving a big fucking truck, which I suppose is the whole idea when you're driving a truck, but it's still props to the giant engineers. Can I do like this now? And just like zoop. 28, 3. Was that it? 10, 2, 4. What does that make? 28, 31, 41, 46, 40. I think it's like 47, 50-ish. I think I was pretty close there. I can go check on finances. And it was 50,380, so I missed by 380. Who is the professional streaming farmer sponsored dude right now? Shout out for myself. It's one of those days where I diss people who give me compliments for my YouTube content, and I brag about myself. Sorry about that. Oh, no. Worth a try. Got anything planned for the Ylvis 25-year anniversary? Is it this year? You know what? I've been talking about this. It's too many anniversaries. Why are people celebrating the past? Should celebrate what comes, not what has been. I don't give a fuck. 25 years, 30 years, 28, 27. I'm not interested in celebrating how long we've been doing something. I'm interested in coming up with new shit. I don't like people whose mentality is just like hanging in the past. I know that also seemed like a very negative take, but so I'm not into birthdays. Don't know when I was married. I like anniversaries in general. I don't care. Time going by, I don't feel it's worth celebrating. I agree, Matthias, which I assume that you're called. You guys can celebrate all you want. I did celebrate like a milestone, and remember when we hit 1 billion streams on YouTube with the Fox. I made a post. That's something, because that's like, okay, hey, we made 1 billion streams. That's pretty dope. I doubt I will do that again. So that was like, shout out. But the idea that we've been doing something for long, I don't feel like that's worth celebrating. It's been fun. Okay, so now we're checking this thing here. Required wood beam. Okay, but it's only required 1,000, so I can just like drop some wood beams down there. Did I spy with my eye some beams beginning with by? Right here. These are wood beams, right? It feels very nice to be sort of self-contained with materials when I build my log cabin, huh? It feels cool. I've chopped down these trees by fucking hand or machine. I've transported them into my sawmill. And here we are. That is this game at its best. Squeak! And now, does it immediately start ticking? It ticks every minute, isn't it, or something? Whatever. Whatever. Did I see the choir medley? No, I didn't. I did not. Is it a new one? Stupid. All right, I will check out. I will check out. You no trick me with bad physics. I trick you back. No, I don't. Well, this is the point where I go get my snow plow and go ballistic. Oh, isn't mine Vegard? Now, why hasn't he given me all credentials? He should. He should. Farm management. Also, if I join his farm, boom. Yes. I do farm management. I put Fashaan or Fashaan's farm. I grant contractor. Yes, you are welcome. I go here. I join my own farm. And we are good. Enter. Start. Love your golf videos with Gaute. Hope there will be many more to come. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you have a sport that you love, I automatically will love that too. That's the kind of guy I am. No, but thank you. I appreciate it. It's one of the most fun thing to do at the moment is just making those videos. And my favorite feedback is people who don't like golf who are watching them. Feels like the goal. So appreciate that. What made you make a gold YouTube channel? And why is it amazing? Oh, golf, I suppose. Thank you. Well, so the thing is that I've been playing golf for like 10 years and I've always hated that it feels sort of elite or that people think it is complicated and think it's just old guys walking around with collared shirts and talking about stocks and shit. Whereas I've always felt like it's just a fun thing to do. You get to see nature, you get to hang out with friends, you get to talk shit. It's not very... You know, you can make it as intricate or as easy as you want to. You can play with old clubs that you find in your attic or buy second-hand ones that cost 1,000 kroner for an entire kit. Or you can spend millions. But it's not anymore. You don't have to be rich. And you don't have to spend, you know, a lot of time if you don't have time, you know. So it's just a pretty dope thing to be doing, or with your friends or all alone for that matter. So that's been sort of my take. So that's why I started making clothes that are like not as posh necessarily. I wanted people to be able to play golf with hoodies. And I also wanted to make a YouTube channel to show people that you can just have fun with it. It's not as important and uptight as a sport as people think it is. Why is this machinery so... There you go. Should probably do it the other way. And now something will probably just spawn, bloop, and then I won't be able to push it. There's quite a lot of wood chips here. That's nice. Oh, see, there you go. Planks long. Planks long. Isn't you the father of the Callaway Paradigm family, the overhead? Sure am. And guess what? Oh, look at this. Holy amazeballs. So Callaway, who are officially sponsoring me, shout out. Not this stream though, so I won't do graphics and stuff. But they reached out and they're going to provide me with the new clubs that come out. I don't know what they're going to be called. Not Smokes, not Paradigms. So I'm super stoked. So as soon as they ship from the factory, I will get a complete kit. And I can't fucking wait. So that's gonna be dope. And I'm gonna update you all. But I've always loved Callaway, so that was an easy deal. But I will never get rid of my 64 degree. My favorite wedge in the whole wide world. It's impossible, but it's just so much fun. Stiggity baggity boom. Scoobity boo goop bug up binging. Tap, tap. 2 seconds. Yo, 060. So this is where life has taken you, Bård. Apparently it is. And you know what? I kind of love it here. So, yep. That's amazing. Maybe increase the degree on the wedge. I've seen the 70 degrees. Someone posted it to me. 70 degrees, huh? That's a fucking pun. I absolutely want to try it though. You know, people come over to me on the street now and go, hey, where's your 64 degree? Which is like my favorite feedback ever after the one that I just talked about. So 70 degree. I mean, you're blading half of them. But the ones that you nail, oh my lord, there's nothing like it. So I'm definitely gonna ask Callaway if they have. You know how I probably told this story a million times of how I got the 64 degree, but it was the most amazing moment. So that's why I love it so much. I wouldn't blade any balls with a 70 degree. Nay. What did we use to get all the wood chips? We used the big red hanger, didn't we? The big red hanger. Let's do some of that, just to free up some space here. Free up some space. Where you at, Mr. Big Hanger? Oh, was it that one? No, it wasn't. Hey! It's probably up here somewhere, isn't it? Second to last, Fashaan, you had a bad day. True. I don't think that seeing you using the piston bully on Barmark gives the same vibes as the new Clabby TikTok from Trondheim. What the fuck? The piston bully? Huh. Now, where the fuck is it here? Good thing I have a tuk-tuk everywhere on this map, so I can just jump from place to place. There it is. No, this is the forge. Harvester, the Flygelbuffel. Surely it wasn't that one. I commented the video, I've never played golf, but when I watched Bård's game, I think I'm pretty good. So now I have to try it for the first time. Oh. Yeah, well. I challenge you, Mr. Fat Panda. You try it for the first time. And you send me some clips. In the shed. Like the big one, not this one. This shed? Vegard shed. Yeah, well. Is it though? Is it though? There's nothing there. Is it behind? Or is it Bjarne? And Bjarne doesn't have a shed. He shed though. Is it this one? There you go. My bad. The Bredal. No, this is not the one. This is the fucking fertilizer thing. By the shed. No, dude. It's gone. Where can it be? Where can it be? Where can it be? I'm trying to think here. That's the forge harvester, and there's nothing here. Not in the woods. Why would it be in the woods? Well, down here. Do I spy with my eye something over there beginning with a hi? Not that way, but this way? Isn't there something red over there? That's the one. That is the one right there. The tractor was down. I can use this one. Why not? I mean, doesn't it feel like this is reserved for farmers with tiny penises? There's a compensation tractor if there ever was one. The double belter or quadruple belter. Tiny penis alarm. Would you enjoy taking a Petapilgo route with your career? No, not really. I don't think so. I don't think so. Much because what you just saw. Because me backing into a trailer like that and then just pressing Q and it's attached. There's no like lube and oil and shit and rust and it's a messy line of work, this. As I'm sure Duff could have told us if he was here. Whatever happened to Duff? Haven't seen him in a while. Is he dead or does he just hate us now? Refill the tipper. There you go. There you go. Look at all these planks. It's gonna take us forever to sell. So can we... Oh, that's the whole idea, right? Build... Sorry, I'm such an idiot. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build a fucking... something. Was it a furniture shop? Was that the conclusion? The sideways sucker. Yeah, harvest season, but you can still squeeze in some streaming. Haven't seen him go live either. I hope it's okay. Maybe we should go check out his channel to see if he's still alive and well. Is that all? That wasn't a whole lot, but okay. Where did we sell the wood chips? I think it was Farmer's Market, wasn't it? That's what we'll do now anyways. And then, do you want to build the thing? Should we build the thing? I feel like it was about 400,000 or something, the thing that we were gonna buy. And I have a feeling it was a furniture shop. Ooh. This is unacceptable. Jesus Christ. There you go. Has been annoying me for so long. And it took us about 10 seconds. Hi Marius Rulla. Välkommen. Bienvenuto. I guess that it's on the other side, right? We tip it into the tip. Or? Yeah. This is a good 600 liters or something. It's not much. Wood or chippo? Slowly, I started playing an Aurora Kingdom. About 5,000, that's alright. With a friend. Awful timing, but very fun. There's never good timing for such a feat. Yeah, okay, so I do have the horses are a bit squeezed, but I'm actually I'll rather make sausage out of some of them. I might just keep 2. Never keep 1. I don't like having, you know, animals in solitary confinement. I think if you have a dog, you should have 2. We've always had 2 dogs. Whenever we leave for the day, if we're going to work, the 2 dogs, they keep each other company. So sad to be one dog left alone when you're a flock animal. So I'm keeping 2 horses, the rest of them sausages. Also, they need feed oats in their diet alongside hay. But do they really here? Haven't we discussed this on... Okay, we can throw them some oats. Let's see if that works. Do you have a good explanation to why you've chosen American English over British? Probably because I've been working more in the US. So I tend to talk the way people I talk to talk. But now lately my daughter has been, she's moved to Oxford and her boyfriend is a Brit and she has been studying for 4 years in Oxford, so she's like proper, she sounds like Hermione Granger. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so considerate of you. Thank you very much. Okay, health is 0. Okay, I'm gonna throw them some oats. Throw me some fucking oats here. They do need exercise, but the exercise part of it, fuck that. You need to ride them every goddamn day. So, do I find it stale? What do you mean, the British English? I did lose her to the Brits. But since she was, I kid you not, 5 years old, she's been saying that she wants to move to England and become an architect. And now she lives in England and is an architect. So, damn girl. She had her eyes on the prize. Eggeborga. The ugly one is Vegard. And apparently I have an ugly name, so people think it should be the other way around. But here we are. She's a proper girl boss. Gotta hand it to her. Are we gonna clear this field and throw... No, first we're actually gonna buy some oats. Because I took a note. Woohoo! And... because they come in bags. We could probably do it with this one. Maybe that's quicker. I'm gonna fucking give them loads of oats. Don't you think I can pick it up with a hanger? I think we can. Yeah, I have to hand it to her. It wasn't easy in the beginning there when she was fresh out of Norwegian high school, and then when you go over there, the Brits, they have had already some sort of I don't know what you call it. I've forgotten. But they have already prepped, so they already knew how to make houses when they started. She was just like, she started from scratch. But here she are with the bachelor's degree. We went over tossing hats up in the air. Is she gonna be staying in the UK? God knows. She probably will. Since she always wanted to, and she found herself a nice bloke. A proper Brit. And they're going to build an empire together. He is like this Bob the Builder type. Electrician. Entrepreneur. And she draws the houses. He makes them. Kids these days, they got their shit together. It's not like us. Fucking roaming around doing nothing. And then all of a sudden we're like, let's put up a stage show and do something fun. And then you just keep doing that shit for 25 years. Barge. He is, I think he is forklift certified. But the best part is he is electrician certified, and that's what you want to have in your family. So a wee bit of, you know, just a weekend course of figuring out Norwegian outlets instead of the UK outlets, but and then we're gonna hook him up with some pretty long to-do lists. Yeah, I'll tell him you told. What a catch. I should probably screen grab that. Nah, he's a nice one. He's a good bloke. What's in the crate here? It's pretty annoying. This looks very messy. Next time I'm bringing my forklift. Okay, we are doing animal packs. Can we do that? No. Oot. Always do 4. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna fill up with fertilizer now. Am I not? Are we gonna do oats? Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't teach him nothing. Come on, man. Am I not close enough? Am I not close enough for you? Jesus. Da-da-da-da-da. That's true. But I couldn't have done the tiny green hanger, and I don't really have anything in between, which is weird. On the other server I did, but I typically don't really use them a lot, so it's okay with me. Favorite golf player? That's a good question. Sort of have to answer Victor, but apart from Victor, who do I like? I do not like Scotty Scheffler. I think he's a bit boring. He's extremely good. Can't take that away from him, but he's a bit boring. I kind of like Tiger Woods, of course, but I'm a little bit sick of him. But he's an interesting player because he is also fucked in the head. And that's an interesting combo, so I kind of like that. Hey, seahorses here. Fleetwood, yeah, you gotta love Fleetwood. I didn't like him. He's also a bit boring. Like he's too sophisticated and nice in a sense. But man, when he won the FedEx, it felt like the whole world just cried with him. That was amazing. So he's such a sweet guy. Oh, are we in a double hinged situation? No, not really. So definitely Fleetwood is nice, but I kind of want someone who has a bit of finesse to their game, someone who like makes you go, wow. I mean, watching Rory swing is fucking amazing. Why don't I get... Oh, there you go. I mean, no, Bryson. I don't know. It's interesting with Bryson. I don't know. You guys asked. That's why I'm answering. A lot of you probably don't like and even hate golf, but questions were asked. Bryson, I think, is interesting. I think it's like the testo thing for me is a bit of a turnoff with him. You know, and then there are guys like... What I don't like is people who get pissed when they lose. Or like, people like Spieth. I remember in the beginning I loved Spieth, and I love his short game. It's like really... But it's the same with Jon Rahm and Spieth, is that they get so pissed off, which is just so immature. I don't like that one bit. That annoys me. Annoys me to the degree that I don't root for them. Bubba, yeah. Bubba I've always liked. He seems borderline Asperger's or something, which is only a huge plus. And this, you know, the driver of the deck things he does, and the whole... Have you seen his car? His golf car? I mean, who buys that? That's an amazing dude. But what I appreciate a lot is like people who are magicians with their short game. And for that I kind of loved, just like gaming wise, I love Phil Mickelson, but then he's douchey, so I wouldn't say Phil Mickelson. Yeah, I admire self-control. People who get angry and throw clubs, to me, weakness. And I kind of, you know, Kristoffer Reitan, the Norwegian dude who's climbing, he's currently is like 70 or 60th on the world golf ranking. He's really good. So he used to work out with Victor, and I used to work out with them just for fun because I knew the guy who was training them. And they're both very solid and sweet guys. So I like that. I like that in the Norwegian players, and also Ventura. Super down to earth, nice guys. Nice guys. Rapatapim. Okay, so now we have done this. I've done one ad for Fellowship today. What do you call the two logos and the hat? Two logos and the hat. This logo, and this hat, and the one up there. Oh, sorry, a bit late there. Yeah, I got it. Sorry, I was a bit late. Okay, I definitely gonna check out if we can make the whatever we wanted to make. Build a thing. I agree. Let's build a thing. Let's build the thing! How are we doing on the lurker side today? Is it lots of lurkers? Non-chatters? Sneaking in the background? Afraid to chat? Just lurky lurk? Let me run down and check if it has started ticking. We are build thing it. Oh yes, we're down to 740 already. Oy, 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 oy. There you go. Sir Anders 91. Proud lurker. Well, welcome out in the chatosphere. Lurking from Stranda kommune. Ja, like it a lot. Stranda, where I always was politianmeldt for stealing alkohol. Det er tjuveri. Dette er tjuveri. Nå har vi ringt politiet. Det er tjuveri. Okidoki. We have to get rid of all the vehicles so we can fit the whatever thing that we don't know yet what is. Oh, side slip, crab angle. Yes, sir. And there you go. And you can park yourself over here, sir. There you go. Boom. Stance. Can I use this one to pull the truck bed or whatever we call it? Move, mulcher, move. Ja. Oh, shit showmania. Shit showmania. Park, street parking. What? This sign is stopping us? What am I hanging? Stranda not being so kind to you? Start listening to OFAG. The Dutch calls are so good. Oh yeah, that was Jean Westerdijks. Origin. That's where he started. Is it easy to be creative in the game, or does it feel kind of fixed? This game? I don't know, dude. Feels like we're just I don't know how creative I am. I feel like that's where it all started with this game for me, is that it felt like getting my mind off, I guess, being creative and just plowing fields and chopping trees. But I've been inside a fucking sawmill today, so that's pretty creative. Do I get the mulcher on this thing? I probably do. Just bought the games. This game? Well, any tips? No, not really. It took me in the beginning, it took me a long time to realize that you can actually take a loan. So you can start with, realistic. I think it's fun to start with realistic economy, in the sense that you don't just like give yourself shitloads of money and buy everything you want to have, because then it becomes super rewarding when you can, obviously, like with everything in life. Now, a lot of people in here might object with that, because I did get the government subsidies mod, but that was just to crank up the server for you guys watching, because it's more interesting to it's not as fun watching someone grow from an axe and then just like go super slowly. But as a player, I felt like it was really rewarding to be able to build it slowly. And I also think it was a lot of fun playing it with the rest of the guys. Now, I think they got a bit turned off by the whole streaming thing, at the same time as they all got more busy with things. I don't know. Not Vegard. He's not more busy than me, but I think that because I started streaming and everything, they felt like this became my thing rather than our thing. Fair enough. But it's fun to start a server and have your friends play and have the server be real time, so that things withers if you don't pay attention to it. And the fact that when you're on vacation, you know that back home your cornfield is growing. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. You're way more interesting. I guess I have some pally under my belt. I have to get rid of all of these. Scudaria. Boom. Is it the snow plow? Is Vega a commercial pilot? Both yes and no. He did get the license, so since he was pretty young, he got the pilot's license, like just a private pilot's license, the PPL, and then he actually spent quite some time getting a commercial license, and then the question from people is always, so you can fly like an SAS plane? Well, in which he replies, first you get yourself a license, which basically means that you can fly commercially, which means you can earn money. And in that you do like a license for flying in night and instruments and multi-engine and lots of things. So when you're done with that, you just have like a sort of a general commercial license, but then you have to have a type rating for all the aircraft. So if you were going to fly a 737, you need a type rating for 737. And even for some of them, there's like a 737-200 and a 400 and a 500 and whatever. So you have to get all these different type ratings, which he hasn't done for big aircrafts. And now, since it's been so long, he's not current anymore, because you have to keep up these certificates, so they don't, because they age, luckily. So you can't just like take a commercial pilot's license and then sit on your ass for 20 years and then start flying a big plane. So because he got kids and we've been working quite a lot, then he no longer has a current or valid commercial pilot's license. But I think he has been considering taking it back up when now that his kids are a bit older, and because that guy really loves flying. He loves flying more than I love golf. And he always has. If there was an emergency, Vegard could have come in and saved the plane. Absolutely. And in most cases, he could probably have landed almost any aircraft. Probably not, but almost, because whenever he has time, he flies flight simulator all the time, and all sorts of aircraft, and yeah. And I've been sitting next to him for 25 years, listening to him yapping about aircrafts, so I can pretty much also, I could, if no one else could fly an airplane and there was an emergency, I would run in there and try my best. I actually landed the Dash 8 aircraft on the simulator, and I landed it, and it was all good. Like the video simulator, not like the computer, but the hydraulic one. I just crashed the moment I landed because I forgot that you have to steer with the rudder pedals once you're on the ground. So that's kind of interesting. Just sitting next to Vegard, you sort of end up getting a degree. Amazing how the the chainsaw is gone already. Yesus. Same as video planes. Yeah, the video plane. It was actually a video simulator. Is he and Christian Ødegaard friends? I know Christian got an insane simulator. Yeah, they're friends. And they have this... Okay, next song, please. Jesus. Better. They have this community online, which I probably can't make fun of as I'm sitting here talking to you guys while I'm giving oath to fictional animals. But the point is that they have this thing where they play Flight Simulator together, and then, you know, in order for it to be realistic, someone has to be the air traffic controller. So when they fly online and they're about to land in Oslo, they call the tower and they're like, Scandinavian 538, this is blah blah blah, requesting landing permission. And then someone answers, and that's a guy who's actually sitting, playing an ATC, like an air traffic controller simulator, and keeping track of all the guys that are playing Flight Simulator online. You know? And then that guy in the tower, and they have all this, there's like levels. You climb in tiers, and you have to be proficient. So you start up, you're like an apprentice, and then you climb all the way up. Christian Ødegaard is all the way up there. So he's like, on a Friday night, he's sitting there with his fucking microphone and being ATC for Gardermoen, Oslo airport, drinking wine all by himself. And Vegard is flying. I don't know how. I don't think like because they're not friends, so they don't do this often. But it's so fucking weird. So, and then there are these guys that have built simulators, like real life big simulators with these crazy screens. So it's super realistic. And I was out there once with Vegard, and we flew this 737. They have all like the panels, the real stuff. It's amazing. So yeah. And they say, I'm the nerd. Okay, we were gonna build a thing. We're not building pack. We are not doing this. We are doing this. We are buying this. Tell me what it was. It was not constructibles. It was not farmhouses. Huh? No. Factories, was it? Selling points. Maybe it's indeed, or is it factories? Was it furniture? Debris crusher. Tailor shop, we've got one of those. It's a spinnery. This is the sawmill, got one of those. The oil mill, I seem to remember it was 400,000. Let's look for that. 405. The soup factory, nay. Spinnery, nay. Come on, man. I'm sure there was... Dairy, soup factory, bakery, tailor shop, Cooper, rope maker. Nah. Takes goods and transforms them into different products. Is this the one? 300,000? Was that the one? Well, it does take... It should be a mouse over thing. It's weird that you guys don't see my mouse. I guess OBS does that. But is it a Cooper? This is a bucket makery. I feel like it was more of a furniture thing. Grain mill, grain. Carpentry. That's the one. It was the carpentry, so it's only 300,000. Cement, we don't want that. Oi. Biogas. There's the toggling OBS, but I'm assuming that it's because I'm not grabbing the entire screen. I'm just grabbing the application window, which kind of explains it. It's fine. We don't need to see the mouse, do we? I think we're doing carpentry, aren't we? Let's see. Oh, we're inside it already. So, we wanted this delivery thing to be as close as possible, right? Which is it? Is this the delivery? And this is the pickup? I think so. So this can be rotated like that. But this leaves a whole lot of space in the back there. Is there anything? Do we maybe rather, do we want to do like this or maybe like that even? Like this? Like that? No, that's just a waste of space. I mean, we could do like this. Feels kind of... Should do that. I mean, oh, we don't have to, you know? Because now we can just... We don't have to physically drive them over. You know. So that means... Is there anything else we want here? I mean, there's a lot of vehicles here, so we probably want to have a parking space for all the forestry machines and stuff like that. So we could put it over here, like all the way in the back. I kind of want to do like this. It's weird with the whole... You know what I mean? Because then I have a parking space right in front. But we could also do like this. I know you might think that this takes too long, but all of a sudden you have something you just hate, which is even worse. Yeah, I know, the output thing, that's what I'm thinking about, because that's on the side here, you know? So that should, ideally it should be like this, right? Because, or like this, so they just pick it up the same way as you can this one. If you put it over here, you can have all that. Like, this is what I want to do. This is what my heart says. But that's gonna be annoying. We need some space here. And man, do we have space. It's better to level this thing out and make room for all the... Do we really have to park them here though? No, we don't. Remember, which one is the output? This one pointing towards us right now. That's the output. This one right here. You see, this is the drop zone on the side here. And then this one is where output. So you want that side to be accessible. The other one not so much, because we're just going to distribute it internally from the sawmill. Yeah, I agree. But this feels a bit awkward, having it this way. Although it's the most... kind of want to do like this for some reason. This is what feels natural, because then you have everything pointing. So if you want to drop something, you can, and then you can access the thing on the back, and we have lots of room. And we can make it a bit smoother on the back there, so it's not as steep. You know, the entrance is there. We have room. So I can do like this. Because then I can have some space to temporary. You see now it's all over the place. Yeah, we're gonna paint a new road for sure. No, I'm gonna do like this. Because then I can place some things in the middle there if I want to. I could do this. Like that, and then have like a backlot there. It's kind of cool as well. I can just something like this is also kind of cool, because then I have lots of space in the back there. We got lots of it in the back, and I can lower. I can do like this. If I put it here, I'm just thinking, because I'm gonna access the tiny place there either with, like, I want to have the big trailer, and then I want to have it accessible with the forklift, right? That's what I need. So then I need some wiggle room. Maybe I put it all the way in the back here. This is the most reasonable thing to do, but it's a bit annoying. I don't know why. Put it like this. It's the best. There's something I like about. I love how I'm used to spending 10 minutes, 20 minutes. There's something I like about doing this and then like making a back lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we finally got balcony. Why? That's weird. This is what I searched for. But this playlist is actually called Vaudeville. It's weird because I was searching for Balkan music and they only gave me Asian music. And now we're like Klezmer Chariot. It's perfect. Okay. It's gonna be like this. Sort of hybrid. Oh, I do like that. Yes, because that way I can go all the way around. That's what I'm doing. Like that. You know? Push it all the way in the corner right there. And then like that. B. 300k. It has been done. It has been done. Oh my god. Awesome. I already love it. Okay, so now we're gonna paint. We are going to paint a little bit of the asphalt. And we go bigger. We go much bigger. Boom, 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 boom. Is this concrete? No. What is it we have here? It is, yeah. I think we want to have asphalt in the back lot as well. This actually costs a fortune, but we have to do it. Boom. Hi-yo. What is this? Oh. Annoying with these ones. I don't know what happens. Oh, it's just the tire marks, and I think we'll lose them in a while, and then it's okay. Oh, that wasn't good. Making food decisions is just as bad. I'm up for all directions, but you keep declining everything I suggest. What a bitch. It looks stupid from above, but you wait and see till we get down there. Okay, so this all looks kind of shitty, but we can fix that later. And this now. Can we make it smaller? Yes, but it won't work. It won't work. It won't work. It won't work. Do we, because this is ugly, and I think that we should actually get grass. Down here, like that. Annoying. Look at the carpentry go. Awesome. This looks like shite. Forest ground. Forest ground. Like that, I suppose. We need to lose. Are we ever driving down here anymore? No, we aren't really. So we should make a fence, but we don't have to. Okay. I kind of like this thing, mulching the hole. That's like, that is what we're aiming for here. We're gonna sell all the trees to keep this thing going, and then we're gonna mulch the entire forest bed. And then it's gonna become something beautiful. Look at all this work. So much good work. It's gonna be something pretty and amazing when we're done. For now, we're gonna start production. Look at this one. Ooh. Oh, that's so cheap. Man, why can't you enter these buildings? Come on, giants. How hard can it be? Loading zone. Cool. So now what we do is we go over here and we say whoopsie-doodie. Enter. Okay, we do that this way. So we go into production right here and we take the carpentry. Actually, we take the sawmill, and instead of producing and storing, we are going to change the output mode to distributing, which is just No, this one is storing. What was this making again? The carpentry? They are making furniture planks. Are they making the same thing as a sawmill? No, they're making furniture. Okay. Outgoing products. Furniture. Okay, so we're making furniture. Cool. This is planks. Planks long, and wood. That's what we're getting. Yeah? Okay, so that's all good. This is storing. Cool. So it's correct. Everything but the prefab wall and also the wood beams. They're not taking wood beams, are they? No, they're not. So this one is also storing, but they're taking planks long and planks. Plank long and plank, but they need wood. Do we have to actually... Oh. How do I activate them? Oh, there you go. Thanks. These. But that means that we have to yeah, Rusty, you just wait and see. You're gonna fucking laugh your ass off. So for now, can I deliver all of these just straight over there? I guess I can, can't I? But wood, does that mean I just give them a trunk? I guess it is, right? Schmuck. Whoop, whoop, whoopity whoop, whoop, whoopie. Yeah, whatever. Don't I need wood? Feels like I need wood. Okay. Then it's all good. So now I can just speed it up by actually doing this. Which is so much quicker. You know how we're gonna do this now? The plank mobile. Fashaan will indeed drop more episodes this year. We will keep going as long as it's possible, but we'll see. Maybe we get someone to sponsor us to go abroad when it's impossible to golf in Norway. Hehe. Hoo. Off-topic question, but what is your computer preference to make music on, PC or Mac? Macintosh. I've always been Mac. Now I've started streaming, so now I'm on PC on this machine right here, but I'm a Mac guy. I guess it doesn't matter that much anymore. When we were kids, it did matter. It was way better, but I mean, you can't do Logic. Lately I've been working in Logic for the last, I guess, 10 years, so then it's easier to do a Mac, but there's a lot of good DAWs for PC as well, so it is annoying to sort of have to figure out all the shortcuts all over again. Like when I started using Windows again now, I hadn't used Windows for probably like 20 years. And everything looks so ugly, but when it comes to gaming, You can't beat it, can you? And it's also kind of nice to not always have to go like, do you guys have a Mac version? Or just like, it's all there for PC. Everything you want, it's there. Except Logic. Squat! Like that. I like this. I'm happy with the placement. I'm happy with the industry. Huh? It's kind of dope. And did we also need some planks long? Aren't they planks long over there? This is so extremely non-powerful, this machine. Oopa. Huh? Gotta love it. Gotta Jennifer Hugh love it. Oi! There spawned a prefab wall out of nothing. Out of nowhere. Okay. Come on. Let me just get the planks long and you can... Oh, I got me some wood beams. I guess they'll just stay there. Which is fine. Oh my god. Imagine how much value has been inside that building. Not bad for an empty building. So what did we get, like 50,000 for? Jesus, there's just so much clogged up in there. Can't go back to PC because everything is so much cleaner on Mac. Yes, it is. Can't argue with that. Hello, Ian Hogs. Hello, Ian.
Wee woo.
Wah wee woo. I mean, let me just check with the TTS. Where is the TTS bot? It's right there. And if I do like this and I do like that, TTS bot. Yeah, I got monitor off. Monitor and output. Like that. Okay, now it's probably on cooldown, but give me a heads up when it... Jesus, look at the prefab walls. Seems to me a good way to make business thriving is to find an efficient way to distribute prefab walls. Holy shit. I got millions of them. One and a two and a... Man, this became quite chaotic quite quickly. Trailer with a crane, maybe. And probably like an open trailer could be more efficient. I like this soundtrack. Yoda. Oh, the double gripper. Yeah, the yellow trailer isn't stupid. It does have, you know, tension belts, so we won't be losing them. I think that can be quite satisfying. Are these planks long? Yes, they are. Man, we'll be having loads and loads of furniture waiting when we come back Sunday, I think. Don't you think? Because it's January 7th, mind you. So it's gonna be February when we come back Sunday. You know? You know. Yeah, I can love me the good old money too, you know. Telehandlers, probably cool, but this one, super maneuverable. I'm a forklift kind of guy. No doubt about it. Is it really? Can we plant cotton in February? Is that like the first thing we can plant? No, that sounds weird. Cotton is it's a bit annoying because you need, the gear you need is cotton specific. What? Are those wood beams? Ooh, they wood beam. That sucks. I think I can just save those. Feels like, weirdly enough, the cabin needs wood beams every now and then. It says it only needs 1,000 liters, and then all of a sudden it needs more. So you never know when to refill. What? Strange. Strange. Did we reach the end of the playlist? Heely. That's a professional streamer right there. Have you always been a gamer, like Counter-Strike and stuff? Yeah, well, I guess I've always been a gamer, but I wouldn't say Counter-Strike and stuff. I know my Anubis, and I love to play Counter-Strike, but I suck at it. I suck at being at first-person shooters because I don't put in the hours in those kind of games. So I kind of hate doing stuff that I suck at, but I think it's fun. I don't think it's interesting to do it on stream here. This is a farm stream, for sure, with the occasional escape the Quack and other interesting stupid games. So this is like a stupid stream. But I enjoy it, and I play, I mean, what else? I played the Assassin's Creed games. I love Battlefield. I just saw right now that you can pre-order it, so I'm definitely gonna do that. And I love, you know, I played a lot of Minecraft with my son. Started off hating it, ended up kind of liking it, and I even made some mods for it. I have played, I'm now in the middle of Death Stranding because I won a bet with Monsieur Gaute, so I'm gonna buy Death Stranding 2. I just want to finish the first one first. Not an Elder's Ring kind of guy. That's more my son. I have played quite a bit of World of Warcraft. So I do have like a current subscription because I introduced my son to it. Our brother is an avid World of Warcraft gamer, but I've played it enough to make me get goosebumps whenever I hear the music. I've gotten hooked on Phasmophobia recently. Very fun investigating. Oh, really? Does any one of you guys know Phantasmagoria? I mean, it's interesting for guys my age because I've been there since, you know, Snake and Pac-Man. Since monochrome games was the only thing we could get. It's been kind of fun. The thing with me and horror games and horror movies, like I don't get scared. I don't scare easily, and I don't think it's... I don't know. Horror games have never really intrigued me at all. I feel like the escape room, like the repo thing I played with Jonas was fun because it was with Jonas and we were just dicking around. The game itself, repo, not really my thing, to be honest. I think that was the only time I played it. I played it once first just to try to get a grip, try to understand the controls, and then never played it again. So clearly it wasn't my thing. Yeah, I mean, when we were playing World of Warcraft in the beginning, it was like one of the most advanced games, right? And I couldn't believe that, you know, it was one of the first like real multiplayer experiences. And the fact that you could play with players from all around the world, it was just like, that was amazing. So the whole sort of grinding kobold miners. Do I have to flip this? Because these are planks, right? I remember I was grinding when I was on tour. I brought my laptop and I would be playing in the middle of the night all by myself just to Jamie's Alliance leveling guide. And it was, man, it took a lot of time back in the day to level. Now you can do it in a Wi-Fi. Why? What is this? Planks. Is it full? Stuffed? Carpentry. Oh, I got 20,000 liters of planks, please. Not anymore. Okay. So we can do so. What do you mean? Inactive? Why? Is it because there is indeed no wood in here? Monsieur Jalasop? Oh, planks long. Is this one active? No, they're all... This one can be activated, but this one, why can't... Oh, just me being stupid. There, materials missing for this one. This one is running. And this one is running. Oh, this one needs wood. Got it. Got it. So this one... We're gonna skip this one, I suppose, because we're gonna drop all of the wood straight into the sawmill. And that's gonna be more effective, right? Because... Yeah. Deactivate. Cool. I got it. Didn't you have time or interest for Don't Laugh at the Cabin, or wouldn't you want to do further extend your no emotion stamp? Heh. Bit of both, I guess. No, we've talked about it quite a bit in here. It's just I didn't quite see the point, and the way this season has turned out, I'm quite happy that I turned it down, because I felt like there's gonna be too many egos and they're not gonna give each other space, pretty much. So that sort of felt like it came through. So oh, but we can just leave them here, right? Because they're gonna be absorbed whenever there's room. I wonder how that, when the server runs, it's probably happening, you know, while we're sleeping. These are just like disappearing from the server, aren't they? God knows. We got a Cali crash out, so who knows what would have happened. Yeah. Why are comedians in Norway so entitled? Are they so entitled? I don't know. I feel like a lot of comedians become comedians because they don't want to do shit for real. So they learn early on in life to sort of charm their way out of stuff. There's a lot of comedians who aren't hard workers, who are just like, they have sort of learned their shtick. And then some are really hard workers and they always sort of excel, I feel. But the ones who have just made a brand out of just being having their shtick, they can sometimes, I guess, be perceived as a bit entitled. Is there a big difference between Njø and Latter though? I think they're a bit different, yes. I think that Njø are very good at just like giving people a stage, and you don't have to have very polished material in order to perform at Njø. It's like, it's more of a community thing where people feel a sense of belonging and like they're part of something, which is good. And then Latta is more like a polished thing, I guess. We haven't really been part of any of those. We have always sort of been our own thing, for better or worse. We have sort of been a bit isolated. Yeah, I think Steinar Hallet is a genius. Or just like an extremely funny guy. That's what he is. He has his own perception of life and it's really fucking funny. He was the one I struggled the most with when I was in there. It's just... he's a silent assassin. You never see it coming. So now this one has stopped to... it's not spawning anything more. Ratatatatatatatati-tata-tati. Ratati-ta-ti-ti-ti-ti-ti. Have you heard this podcast with Alan Milk? I've seen it. I haven't heard it. Like, the thing is that I don't consume entertainment. I don't listen to stuff. I don't watch stuff. It's weird. I check things out every now and then just so that I know what's going on in the biz. But mostly I don't know. I always end up on YouTube watching long TED Talks about how to enrich uranium and very nerdy, stupid stuff. I think it's because I work with entertainment all day long, so I don't want to listen to someone else do the same when I get some off time. I guess. Okay, so now we try. Should probably go to bed, but where's the fun in that, right? So I want to do the red one. Red bets. Yep. But even better than Veritasium and all of those guys is just like enrolling in some, there's a lot of universities and stuff that has free online lectures, and it's the best. You can just sit there and go to like MIT for fun. Because the moment you decide for yourself whether or not you want to do the lectures, then all of a sudden they're way more fun than when you have to do them. Just sitting there, you can take notes if you want to, but it's not like you're ever going to be tested. So you're just listening. And some of the professors are really, really good and inspiring. I did like a bunch of lectures at MIT in quantum physics, which is obviously way above my pay grade. But it's just the professor, he was so extremely inspiring. He just loved teaching, unlike any teacher I've ever had. So way more interesting to do that than to watch some Norwegian TV show that some comedian made. Oh, this feels like catastrophe in the making. I mean, farming and listening to Balkan music, huh? Life is pretty good. Yes, I would absolutely recommend that hoodie. You're gonna end up way smarter. This is pretty efficient, isn't it? I think we're doing quite well now. Fuck. I feel nerd is a very strange word. It feels like you go to Africa or some development country and knowledge is like the holy grail. Everybody wants it. Going to school is what everyone hopes to do. For some reason, because we have it all and it's mandatory, we're like, what, you know shit? You're such a fucking nerd. You know what's cool? You know what we think is really cool? Is being too cool to pay attention in school and smoke and have an awesome jacket. That's what we appreciate. And I'm like, fuck that. Being a nerd is the dopest shit ever. I love me a good nerd. So I don't appreciate the word nerd as a condescending word. I think it's a badge of honor. And I also don't agree with the term guilty pleasure. I don't think any pleasures should be guilty. Well, some maybe. If your pleasure is going to hookers, then you maybe a little bit of guilt is good. But when it comes to people who are like listening to different types of music and they feel guilty about it, or like, okay, I have a guilty pleasure, I'm a dude, but I love rom-coms. Fuck that. Love your rom-coms and be proud of it, son. Money too. There you go. So how many did we squeeze in there? Did we get 5? No, it's 4, right? Unless we want to stack them double. You think that let's check just with one. If the tension belts would go all the way. So we can get 5 in there. Then it's way more effective. And the loading process is way more effective. For sure. Because this is the only thing that the sawmill is going to produce now. The rest of the planks will be distributed directly to the furniture. So I'm just going to be delivering furniture and prefab walls. So I need... this is kind of sexy. In an ugly way. Like that. Scoot. Scoot. Oh, que lindo, no? Linda. Yo no sé. Look at that. Scene for music. Wasn't it some movies called Revenge of the Nerds and all the nerds used glasses, had t-shirt into pants and had their geeky look? Maybe. Haven't seen it. Have you fallen into the Norwegian black metal rabbit hole? Nah, never been huge on black metal because of the vocals. I love the guitars though. I love like really heavy, dark. But once they start screaming instead of singing, they kind of lose me. I have to admit. Then I'll rather do like industrial rock. Oh, you see? Look at that tension belt going all the way down there. Up, over. Oh my lord! That was kind of beautiful. Huh? What's not to love? And see, we left room for us to turn this thing around. People, I think we did well today. Look at this. This is pretty good. Now this son of a bitch is obviously going to be parked in the little back alley that we made. The back lot. The back lot. The author John Green once described nerds as people who are unironically enthusiastic about stuff, and I've always loved that definition. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Hail the nerds. The problem is that a lot of the nerds, so to speak, people who sort of love information, I guess, or love going down said rabbit holes, often forget to shower and cut their hair and buy decent clothes. Now, I don't really see that connection. I wish that you were still able to look half decent, even if you loved knowledge. You know what I'm saying? They all look like Discord mods, is what Jen says. And that's pretty spot on. Why? Oh, prices. Prefab walls. Now we want the best bang for the buck. 9.2, 9.5. We're going to the grain elevator again. Cuckoo. Okay, already tagged. Yeah, well, I'm attacking myself as well, so then we're cool. And as long as we shower, we're good. Too late for Quack. What are we looking at? Oh, holy shit. Are we at 1 o'clock? When did that happen? I just enjoyed myself. Have to admit it. Then maybe it's actually too late for some Quack. Maybe we just do one Quack when we finish, just for fun. Oh, you deep cleansed a refrigerator? Congrats. That's pretty rewarding in itself though, but I'm glad we could accompany you. Do I like war history? I guess not as much as the average. Oh, what's this? Whose is this? Not as much as the average 40-year-old dude, I think. I've never been huge on history. Oh, this is Mr. Lepede. They should corrode when they're like in the river for this long. Broken. Needs to be reset, obviously. Well, fuck him. Look at this stack. Pretty dope. But I was at a museum not too long ago in Rjukan and visited, and I did the whole, like, I did a deep dive into the whole heavy water thing. Which is kind of it's interesting when you narrow it down to something sort of graspable, but I'm not huge on like Second World War and not interested in the Roman Empire that everyone talks about, that men are so fond of. I've never cared much about Roman empires, or any empires for that matter. Well, that's not true. I love me a good Japanese empire, like the samurais and stuff. And the documentaries on that. That is super interesting. The Tomoyasu. Those guys. Okay, what are we looking at here? People. 5 in 1 schmack. Zoom! Zoom! Huh? Why not selling? What? They're not taking... What the hell? They full? What the hell is this? What is tungtvann? Like, what is it called in English? Or do you mean what is it for? Or what is it? Maybe a little bit of acceleration can... Oh, chemically. Chemically, it's called deuterium, and it's... Oh, look at that. It's actually a hydrogen atom that has... You know, the hydrogen has the atom number 1. So it has 1 proton, 1 neutron, and then it has 1 electron. But the deuterium has 2 neutrinos. So in the core, there's 1 proton, but it's 2 neutrons. So it makes it denser, and it's used in the fission reaction when that's why it was so important to the Germans, because when you're making a nuclear bomb, you want to have like this process where you split the atoms, and when you do that, it creates a lot of energy. But it becomes a chain reaction, and it gets out of control. So sort of to slow down the chain reaction, they needed this heavy water, because it was denser than normal water, so it would stop that. I can't get it to fall off. Oh, almost. Scoot. Yeah, so the deuterium would slow down the reaction so they can control it. Yeah, lots of energy when you cut it or split it. And that's fission. Fusion is when you melt them together. Now the problem with fission, as in Chernobyl and all of those, the traditional like nuclear power plants, is that if you don't have like heavy water or graphite that they used in Chernobyl to slow down the chain reaction, it gets out of control, and all of a sudden you get an explosion. Whereas fusion, it's the opposite. You have to spend a lot of energy to keep the reaction going, and the second something goes wrong, it just stops. Also, in fission, you get all these radioactive byproducts like iode and cesium-137 and all of that shit, and it's not good, right? And that's why you get cancer and your skin burns off, and like it did in Chernobyl. But the byproduct of fusion energy is just water. No, sorry, helium. You know. Firecraft, I'm in the middle of mansplaining here. That's why we fucking love fusion. Okay, this sucks. What if we do a good old ramage? Don't you think I can build up some speed with this motherfucker? So that's why the Germans had to get their hands of this heavy water that they had discovered in Rjukan in Norway. So they could build their atom bomb. Oh, Come on. But the Norwegian heroes, they prevented it and therefore delayed the development of the German atom bomb. I think that sometimes, occasionally, you can't sell things because they're just stuffed. And it does look like that's the case now, don't you think? These would have sold. They're not stacked anymore. That's for sure. So I think we'll just leave this one here. And then we'll be next time like, where's the yellow thing? It's down by the grain elevator, and we'll see then if they've sold or not. Okay. We're gonna do a quick quack. And then look at us go. We have 190,000 cashelitos, and we have bought ourselves a $300,000 euro carpentry. So that is like 490. So that's pretty good. Okay. Thank you very much. Quit a game. Do I really want to quit? You better believe it. Come on, man. You go away. And we do this. And we do escape the Quack. Dum 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 ding dum ding 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 ting ting. Okay, so now we need to turn off this music, I suppose. Continue. And we do like this. Do we have the Quack in here? You get it? Yep, you got it. Do we have music? No, we don't have music. That's right. So we need to have... Okay. Sensitivity down. By the way, for you guys, first watchers, this is a Norwegian developed game. It's completely stupid. It's about escaping a Quack that comes right behind us here and says quack quack. What? Uh-oh. This doesn't bode well. Uh-oh. I haven't played this map before. Whoa, boom. Nay. Fuck. So normally what I do is I try to just survive one map. But then I get annoyed because someone has like a way better time than me. And then I try to beat that time as well, but we'll see. Since it's pretty late, I think it'll suffice if I just survive a level. I think we've tried before to jump those and we can't jump those. Maybe if I go to the right instead. Hop, hop. Rapatapatap. Rapatapatup. Trying to do some shortcuts here. Interesting, I didn't know that you could steer the jumping in the air. Come on. So I probably need to jump up on the thing on the left side. Don't you think? Booyakasha. Oh, that was the one. Oh my god. Okay. I survived. What do you mean? Oh, the duck caught me. Huh. Oh, this one is gonna take forever. This is for sure going to be one of the just getting to the end. It's gonna be our one and only goal for this one. Fuck. Whack. Fucking whack. Fuck. Quack. Fucking duck. Building speed. Fuck. It's surprisingly. So that's the thing right here. Oh my lord. This is gonna take 4,800 hours. View more. Boom. Motherfucker! What the Sigma? Ah! The only thing stupider than actually playing this game at 1 o'clock at night on a Thursday is watching a guy playing this game 1 o'clock on a Thursday. Absolutely fucking mental. Motherfucker! Mother. Oh my god. Ah! Yeah, there's no love for me today. Grumpy old motherfucker. I'm kidding, I love you. So amazing. That's so amazing, guys. Oh, Lord. Hey! Oh my god. Fuck! With the fucking duck in my ass. How far was it? I wish I could turn around to see. Because I think I had a little bit of. That's some big room there, don't you think? Because I don't wait any longer on the first one. If I'm looking with this one, I can run straight onto the top. Almost, at least. Boom, and boom, boom. And boom. Start the charge. Come on, be nice. Scoop! Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Oi, oi. Fuck! Ah! Piece of shite. Boom, ba, 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 ba. Oh my god. Maybe I just do single jumps over those, because now I double jump and I have to stop and go backwards in the air. Maybe it's sufficient with a single jump. Slowly turning into the golfer who throws the club. That's true, that's true. That's an interesting observation. And you're not getting it. You're not getting it. I'm just being a bit pissed just for, you know, entertainment purposes. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. My god. Oh my lord. And now what? Sun. I appreciate the sun. Save game. Checkpoint. Nah, not with this game. Oh my lord, it's a long one. A golden goat? Where do I go from here? There are platforms. Oh, that's not good. I'm so gonna die. What? Oh, so it's just pure death? Fuck! Happy thoughts. Ah. I don't appreciate the loop being different. I'm not pissed. I'm just saying I don't appreciate that it's not the same every time. There you go. That's the loop right there. And that's the loop right there. And boom! Fuck. Okay. Now what happens here? I don't understand. I think... Is it on the left side? It didn't give me much to get up there, apart from the collectible. Absolutely seems to be something with the platforms. I don't know what. But then again, why? I can cross over whenever, wherever. Oh. Okay, so I can choose whichever I want. Oi, 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 oi. So let me see, what are we looking at? 126. And they're doing 112. I'm gonna do one more now that I know what it is, and that's gonna be my last one. Restart, 112. If we're gonna do top 20, we are looking at... Oh, I'm already 120. No, top 20. Well, let me try one more. And then it's 90-90. Already behind. Oh, it's different loop. That doesn't count. I got the loser's loop. Come on, and down. There you go. Okay. Fuck, I'm done. I'm toast. I'm toast. I'm toast. Man. Love this soundtrack. No bad loop. Not as bad, actually. Boopity bop, wait up, bad up, boppy. Quack. Okay, my bad. Boom, 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 pim, boom, pink, 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 boom, pink, boom, pink, boom, pink, pong, ping pong, ping pong, ram, pom, ping, 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 pom, ping, pom, ping, 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 pom, ping, ping, pong, pong, ping, 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 pong, ping, pong, ping, pong, ping, pong, ping, pong, ping, pong, ping. Ah. Pom 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 pom. Hey, ping, 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 boom, boom, ping, 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 boom, boom, ping, 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 kidoo, ping, boom, 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 ping, him, 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 him. Fuck my uncle. Yeah, that's no point. There's no point. I need one better time. You all know it. Bing bom. Bing 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 ram pa dum pam ping. You don't really need to go up on that thing. It's just not true. Come on. I need that jump on the ledge. I want to be top 15. You think I will be top 15? Leave a like in the description below if you like a lot. And please like, subscribe, and follow for liking and jumping on the ledge. Fuck! Quack. Oh. Rabadipi. Oro papa pata papi pipi. Quackarero. Repete pick up a pum. Ping bomb. Ram pam ping. Boom. Bim 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 bim. Bim boogie bim. Ha ha. Huh? Top 12, everybody! Yes, yes, yes. Fluffster. You should try Mega Bonk for the ultimate farming. Will do. I'm saving it here for next time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Today we were efficient. I think we did some pretty good things. No one has done better things than we did. So they were kind of cool. Thank you so much for following. Make sure if you don't follow already, do that and join our Discord. Be part of the family. Subscribe. You know, really appreciate that. And we'll be back Sunday unless something occurs, in which case you will see it in the Discord. I try to keep you guys updated on when not and when to stream. You've been awesome. I've been dope. We're fam. We're real. Take care. make sure to crank up the volume now because I'm gonna switch to the end screen, which has a bit quiet music. All right, take care. Love you. See you Sunday.